I am really curious how this is gonna work. Right, I need to... Did Discord do its job? No, it did not do its job. Did Blue Sky do its job? Blue Sky... Did that work? Nope. So StreamerBot completely broke on the computer. Well, that works. Alright. Let me go do that. At work. Did Blue Sky post it? Alright. Oh! Hi! Oh. The... Give me a break. What the heck? Oh, there it goes. That's funny. Hi guys. You can actually see me wave and stuff now. How was the microphone and stuff? Yeah, this is different, isn't it? It's loud. Microphoning. Okay, I will nerf because I want to be in the yellow, so I will turn it down a little bit. Just so that I'm not clipping. But yeah, thanks for the hype train. Oh, we have ads right now? Bummer. Yeah. Different can be good. Yeah. Wow. I'm so excited. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, welcome to the shop. Little tiny cozy. The VIPs in Discord got a little sneak peek. Hey, Bomento. A 7 stream. Nice. Good job. Yeah. I want to say thank you. Apologies for I know that stream is kind of like bare bones right now. Um, this laptop is not very powerful, so I kind of wanted to just do this first stream, which is going to be like a test run, so to speak. I want to make sure everything runs smoothly before we start adding more fanciness and more features. Oh my god, you can see my hands! I'm muted. I'm watching Farah Run with your brother. Hi! Quite a bit reflection in the phone screen. I'm not too fussed about it. You can't really... You know what? Why don't we cover it? Because that could be a problem. So I have some puppy over here. Shit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cover it. May as well be safe. This is so cool. I love I can just run around. Yeah, I'm completely wireless. So I've got a wireless camera strapped to my head. And we can just go anywhere in the shop. And we've got a printer printing some parts behind me that we're going to use later for the stream. There's an issue not purple. I know. I tried, but there's just like no good way to do it. So I'm like, this is better. This is better. So my thought process is I'm gonna look down, cover the phone, and just tape it like that. You're making animatronic, an Iron Man suit, or Doc Ock arms. Today we're making a generator. Yeah, so we're gonna build a little prototype, and then I don't think we'll. Yeah, we're gonna build that, and shoot the shit, catch up, you know, watch nerd things. Yeah. So for those of you, I'll give you some context because now the ads are done. So I watched another channel called the Plasma Channel, and the guy he built. I don't just show you. I don't need to tell you. But this is so nice. I'm sorry. I feel so free right now. You have no idea. But yeah, let me. Oh wait, I don't know if I can. Let me mute the stream. Okay, let me pull this up to give you guys a bit of context. The bounty we're going for. Also, I hope my computer can handle this. Plasma channel. All right. I have it ready. And hi, Kiri. Escape the box, sound the alarms. Yeah, I hope the 3D printer behind me isn't super annoying, because I kind of like ran out of time. So these parts didn't get printed in time. So they should be done in like the next 15 minutes or so. Let me see. It's okay. But can you hear it? Does it come through? You can barely hear it? Alright. I won't be too fussed about it. Yeah. What's the best way to do this? Let's just do the extra spicy display capture. Yeah. Alright. So this nerd here, I will mute it so we don't get copyright. So basically, he built this big device, and he is actually... this is not new science. This is proven science. However, nobody, according to him, has made a working version for generating power. But there's a German company that has used this technique to measure the flow rates in water. I'm trying to find a clip of him testing it. Yeah, so he basically put it in this saltwater tank, and he used a pump to flush water inside the device. And he's trying to measure some useful power from it. And he gets a little bit of power, but it ultimately flops. Like this voltage is going to drop to like nothing here in a second. Yeah. Head pats. So our task today is we're going to build a new version of that device, and we're going to make it work. The power was from corrosion only. Yeah, that's right. So he built like that big voltage spike was from oxidation, basically. He made a battery, a chemical battery. And to be completely honest, you can't make this without some slight chemistry happening. That's just like kind of how it goes. So we have a lot of I built a little oscilloscope with a Arduino here. Is this in frame? Here. Sorry, I'm still learning how to stream like this. So we've got some detecting equipment. We're going to do some plotting. We're going to plot some data to verify that our generator is working. And then we're going to build a bunch of them, hook them in series, and power up an LED. Because this is a really crappy way to generate electricity. It's just the physics doesn't really, like on paper it checks out, but in practice not so much. There's more going on, and I have a couple theories, but so we're gonna recreate his machine with a couple of tweaks on a smaller scale, because to be completely frank, his device is way too big. Yeah. So it's like the Alcubierre warp drive, not so much. Yeah, so behind me over here, I'm printing these 4 long rectangular tracks. And so my idea is that there's 2 little walls on either side of a long, it's like a big U shape. And we're going to, those are 100 millimeters long, and the trough is 20 millimeters wide. Also, where is this pointing? Hello? I don't think this came loose. Oh no. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so let's go over some theory before we get into the weeds and while I stall for this 3D printer to finish. All right, pencil. I have wanted to do a stream like this since before I became a VTuber. I've always wanted to do building streams like this because, like, I used to do this for a living. I used to work at a think tank prototyping company. So the duct box. Oh, that's a carbon filter. So there's 2 ends to that, and there's a carbon filter in the middle of that. That's to filter out some laser exhaust. Yeah. Hey, goldfish. Yeah, so I used to do this for a living. I did this for like 6 years. Like right out of university, I got this job. And my task was literally to invent stuff and to assist other engineers with their inventions. It was really, really fun. So I'm more than confident I can tackle this problem. I've made much harder things. But anyway, left my workshop. Thank you. It's super cozy. Okay, so let's see. If I look like this, can you see the paper? Kind of. Singularity drive. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, so let's talk about what we're building today. So the concept, this is called a magneto-hydrodynamic generator, which is a fancy way of saying conductive fluid moves through a magnetic field and it will create charge separation. So basically, you got to have 3 axes here, right? So up and down is our, let's just say our magnetic field. So we've got a big old magnet up here and one down here. And so we've got these magnetic field lines going in the z-axis here. And then the water movement is going to be along this axis here. And so now these are perpendicular to each other, right? And so when this happens, we will get charge separation. One side becomes positive and one side becomes negative. And so, again, this is not new science. This has been used for a bunch of scientific applications. There are literally hundreds of thousands of industrial water meters that work on this principle. So the science is sound. However, the power generation is absolutely abysmal. We're talking on the order of 0.000 like 25 milliwatts per square centimeter. It's abysmal. So our task is to build a bunch of these as small as they can be and wire them in series. So we're going to get a tiny bit of power and we're going to see, if we're lucky, we'll get 0.1 volt per cell. That's the goal. What's the delay on the camera, the video, and sound? Do not seem and sync. It's 4 seconds. I measured it, and unfortunately, I could. So here's a dilemma. I could delay it. I could delay the audio, but I can't delay my model that long. It just won't let me. So I figured it makes more sense, since I'm sitting here in front of the computer talking, that the model is in sync and the video is just a little bit out of sync. I don't know. This is part of like the learning experience. So yeah. Speaking of which, how is the video quality for you? I actually forgot to check. Do we have encoding? Like, do you have like the little gear icon and can you set different quality settings? It looks really good. Oh, excellent. Great. Looks decent. Yeah. Awesome. Hey, Mord. You can see the delay based on how long. Yeah. It's about 3.8 seconds. 3 seconds, 3.8 seconds. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get 0.1 volt per cell approximately. And we have to make like the minimum, we have to make 6 cells. And then we can use a Joule thief to boost it up to like 1.2 volts. So we're going to light up one of these bitches. Let's see. I've got LEDs in here somewhere. A lot of junk from old products in here. Let me check my thingy over here. There should be LEDs in this thing. Oh, yeah. So we will light up this bitch. You need an Avid Savage style sorting system. Absolutely. Yep. Bunk. We're lighting up this guy. So, this needs approximately 1.2 volts. We're going to build 6 of these to get 0.6 volts. And this is the minimum voltage needed for our fancy pants jewel thief that we're also going to make. I gotta find one. Lighting up a CRT, well, this would be even funnier. Yeah. So we'll get a little jewel thief going on here. I don't remember exactly the wiring for it, but that will do the job. That's the game plan. Now, you could argue that using a jewel thief is cheating, but to be completely honest, I don't have enough magnets to make like 12 of these things. So this is just a shortcut. Like if I ordered more magnets and waited, but I'm trying to make this first. So what does a jewel thief do? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Basically, the gist of it is that it will create pulses of electricity inside of a coil of wire, and these pulses build. You can kind of think of it like water in going back and forth, and the waves are getting bigger and bigger and bigger until the waves are big enough to splash out of your container. And so the jewel thief is basically adding a little bit more energy to the oscillating wave. And eventually the voltage is high enough that it will power the LED here. That's like the water analogy of how it approximately works. So, yeah, basically you switch it on and off very quickly, and it adds up the energy each time. It's pretty neat. Like a pulsating capacitor, kind of, but instead of a capacitor, it uses the saturation of an inductor. Very fancy. All right, how is this doing? This is halfway done. Frack. I gotta stall longer. Oh, my camera shifted again. Nyeh. When do we hit something with a hammer? Probably next stream. So this stream is all about the generator. The next stream is going to be building that fancy robot arm I finally got. Yeah, so in these two boxes here is our robot arm. So we'll be assembling that later. A tour of the shop. Okay, I can do that. Let's see. I'm curious. How many do we have tuned in here? How many peeps do we have? 18. Very nice. Very nice. Not bad. Coming back. All right. I like how your phone on the desk has no reflection. The sheer amount of. Yeah. Okay, why don't we start at the top? So this is the entrance to the workshop. We are in a basement, and I don't know what the square footage of this room is. It's not a lot, but basically, so I used to live in Texas, and I had this equipment in another shop there. I worked out of my garage. And I actually had a third one of these tables. I actually built these tables. So I had a third one, and I had to leave it behind because there was simply no space for it here. So yeah, we've got one tool chest here. This tool chest is like full of a combination of junk and tools. So I really need to, at some point, go through and take all the parts out and just have tools in this thing. This one is only tools. There's not supposed to be any components or junk in this tool chest. So, yeah, the tools live in these two things. And all of the parts are basically everywhere else in the shop. A lot of them are in containers under these tables. But anyway, so we've got a drill press over there. Is this still... Yeah, we got a drill press. We've got a fan for the summer. There's a compressor in that cube. I tried to like make it quieter because it's really loud. So there's a compressor in there. We've got a industrial chiller, which is for the CNC machine and for the laser cutter. And unfortunately, there's no room for the laser cutter in this shop yet. So that's, I have plans to get that set up again. And we've got our sump pump because we're in a basement. It does get water in here. We've got our shop vac for sucking up dust. And what else? We've got this is a variable power supply. So we actually might use this today. Depends. And we've got back there, that is a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a spot welder. Oh yeah, there's also a TIG welder in that drawer, but I don't know where my key is, so it's gonna stay in there. Yeah, miter saw, CNC machine. This thing is gonna need a lot of work because I haven't run it in forever. So it's gonna, I have to actually remember and relearn how to use it. And honestly, that's your shop tour. Stud welder. No. Spot welder. So it's for, I bought it to assemble battery packs. So the tabs, the tin tabs, you got rated? Really? Oh, Emu, thank you. Yeah, welcome. The cursed way, delaying your movement by 4 seconds. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we are stalling for time. But I can show you. So I already built a proof of concept this weekend. Well, yesterday. So I can recreate that to show you that this is viable. Well, kind of viable. It's very cursed. But yeah. Let's get started. Here's the one I made earlier. Well, I mean, if it wasn't going to work, I wasn't going to like use a whole stream on it, you know? So, yeah, let's get started. All right, so I've got 1 liter of water. This is tap water, so it's not quite perfect for our test, but it will be good enough. And we are going to put in 2.5 tablespoons is approximately what is used. And that is the average salinity of seawater. And a little bit more. Okay. So we've got our seawater. This is fairly reflective, so I'm going to throw it over there. Seawater. It even looks like seawater. All right. We're going to borrow this cat fountain, ironically, because this makes a really good, consistent laminar flow. So we're going to borrow that. I wonder if piss would be better or worse than seawater. I don't know. I guess all that matters is the conductivity. 1.2 gallons. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Anyway, let's go ahead and plug this in. All right. Yeah, so no BG. Oops. Helps to have water in there first. There's going to be no background music today. Because, again, bare bones stream. All right, let's fill this up. Uh-oh, this isn't quite enough, but it'll do the job. Oh, it is enough. Excellent. All right, let's do a control measurement. Hey, Frozen. Hi. So, let's do a control measurement. We're going to measure the water, just to show there's no funny business going on. There's no fuckery afoot. We'll get a slight voltage from the corrosion of the wires, but there's not going to be any significant amount of power being generated. There's no hidden shit in here that's going to mess with our tests. All right, so if we go to our that's not supposed to look like that. Oh, because it curved out of the water, of course. I could try putting it... Get the fuck in there. Stop coming out of the water. Get back in the water. It's an old ass reference. Uh-oh. There. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm just gonna have to hold it because this is being shitty. And if we look over there, we can see that our voltage plummets to 0. I'm also gonna adjust the the scale. This thing keeps twisting. I need to fix that off stream. Loyals! Hi! Alright, so let's change our scale to manual. And I'm going to change this to 0.2. Like this. And as you can see, we have like no fucking power at all. And that's good, because it's not supposed to be. Oh, is that because I'm touching it? Am I inducing some current? A little bit. All right. Yeah, so there's a tiny, tiny bit of voltage being measured, and that's just from the slow corrosion in that fuckery. So we're expecting a value, or shooting for a value up here at 0.1 volts. Thanks, Jackal. Welcome back, Camus. Yeah. So that is, for those of you just tuning in, we are building a generator. We're going for plasma channels bounty. Cat does have volts. Yep. And we are building 6 of these cells is the goal. And we're going to wire them in series to get 0.6 volts. And then we're going to hook them up to a Joule thief. Yeah. Oh shit! I left my magnets upstairs. What, like free electricity? No, it's not free. It generates its charge separation from moving charges. So there is a resistive force applied to the water. So the water will slow down almost imperceivably. Because again, this is a terrible way to harvest power. Yeah. How we doing? Yeah. Alright, what's our time looking like? Any drop frames? 0. Excellent. So I actually did something that's a little bit stupid. So I'm actually really, I did something smart and stupid at the same time. So this camera that's wireless, this is using the Wi-Fi. It's using like 5 megabits per second. And the laptop here is also using the same Wi-Fi. So it's actually fighting over the Wi-Fi to stream this. So I'm glad things are working. I actually bought that router up there is brand new. And that's how this is all possible. So I'm glad I was pointing and you couldn't even see it. Yeah, up there. That one. I'm going to pretend I understand. Don't worry about it. Moving conductive water makes power. But not very much. Okay. Ooh, it's climbing. Interesting. Is it because I'm touching the wire? Am I fucking with this measurement? Anyway, no worries. We're gonna compensate for the built-in reaction that's occurring. So we're gonna get a baseline measurement, subtract that baseline to 0, and then if we get anything extra, that's the power we're actually making. Okay, this looks almost done. This is gonna be done in like 2 minutes. Yeah, excellent. I'm so excited. All right, let's get some wires. And then I'll have to pause stream, run upstairs, and grab the magnets. I actually used to have like 100 of these like magnets. I've got these tiny ones, but these are too small. We can't really use them, unfortunately. Well, maybe we can actually. No. But I've got these 1-inch fat ones that we're going to use. Right. So let me find some. Perfect. This is what I'm looking for. Magnetic wire. And the print's done. Excellent. Why is almost every VTuber a genius? I'm just a nerd, okay? Okay. You know what's funny? Oh, yes. Awesome. All right, I'll take another order of that, please. Okay, I gotta be real careful I don't break it. Tism. I don't think I have the Tism. I've got the ADHD. Okay. Nerd confirmed. Oh, it turned again. Stop it. I'm in the way. Can't see what I'm doing. All right. So the idea is that we're going to glue these together and we'll pour the water in between. So it's basically, I made a really big flat straw. And the point of that is to isolate. We don't want the magnets conducting with the water because they're going to make a short circuit. So we have to have the magnets on the outside of the structure. Yeah. And so the idea is that we're going to make a bunch of these, stack them together like this, and then we will wire them in series. And then we'll pour water in this end. It will come through, generate the voltage, we'll get a tiny bit of power, and hopefully we'll get that LED to light up. Yep. So I made these really long for a couple of reasons. We can do a bit more experimentation. What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller? Brilliant. Yeah, so we can do a couple extra experiments with this. Recycle the water, you'd have electricity. You can. So here's the reason why Plasma Channel Guy was super excited about this. He wanted, his vision was like, oh, we can build this device and we can submerge it in the ocean and get some, renewable energy from moving ocean current. So, yeah, it's quote unquote free energy. Okay. All right. So we will do a couple experiments with this, and I will leave the magnets disconnected from this so we can do a control as well. So we can measure the movements, the voltage, and make sure that nothing else, we'll have a baseline, a control, and then we'll have the one with the magnets. So, yeah. It reduces salinity? You're always using up salinity? No, Nail, it doesn't. It's not a chemical reaction. It's a physics. It's a physical phenomenon. You're slowing down the water. That's where the energy comes from. Cha. All right. Let's get the iron. Oh. All right. And I need some wire cutters. I'm going to check Discord really quick because my Discord's blowing up. I want to make sure nothing bad has happened. All right, everything's all good. Discord. Oh, I need that open for Fugi to work. Okay, I almost closed it. What camera are you using and what brand? It's a GoPro. Yeah, I bought a GoPro for this. Yeah. So the GoPro, I think 8 or later, will have like the RTMP streaming option. GoPro, yep. A GoPro explains a 4-second delay. Yeah, I guess. Anyways, so the soldering iron is heating up. I need some solder. We're going to use a little trick. So let's build one cell here. Meows! Hi! Hey Zao! Loving the new setup. So cool. See the workshop up and running. Me too! Leaded or unleaded? Probably leaded. Because I like lead. It smells better. Is it not even on? It is on. Is that dongle your laptop receiver for the GoPro? No. So I'm actually connected over Wi-Fi. So the router up there, I put it up there for the best reception. Yeah, it works through the Wi-Fi. Yeah. So the GoPro connects to a server on a laptop. I'm using something called Mona server. And OBS can connect to Mona server. And then you can get your stream through that. All right. So because this wire is so thin, these are covered in a coating. And what you can do is just slightly melt the coating off. So you don't have to strip these properly. You can just melt the coating to expose this wire. I'm going to cut this in half, like so. Why does this seem super unsafe? Nothing about this is unsafe. I guess the most dangerous thing is the fact that that is right next to a power outlet. But, you know, just don't spill it. Thanks, Nick. What's up? Takes more work. I'm gonna be real though. I do prefer leaded solder because it melts easier. But I don't remember if this spool is leaded or not. All right. One more. Soldering iron. Hey, Meep. What's up? It's more dangerous. Yeah. Okay. Nah, these aren't dangerous. About as dangerous as your oven. How's it going? Pretty good. All right. Now, next objective is we are going to mount these to the very middle, and we're going to put them like this. And so my plan to actually lock them in place is, again, I'm going to use a soldering iron to heat up the wire super hot, and then the thermoplastic will melt around the wire and it will keep it locked in place. That is my plan. And then after that's done, we will do a test, make sure it works, and then we'll seal it up. And then we'll build 5 more. Actually, I need some solder to conduct this better. Come back here. Where's the pet reward? Sorry, I turned off the redeems because, quite frankly, I can't do them while doing this right now. Cheetah! Meow, meow, meow. Thank you. Yeah. So this first stream is going to be bare bones, and we'll start adding features back in. I promise. Ow, 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 ow. Hot. All right. That's one done. That's not really in the center. I'm kind of a goober. If you win the challenge, you have some cash to upgrade the setup. To be honest, I'm doing it more not for the cash, but because it's a big channel. It would be a great way to boost my channel. That's more valuable than the cash to me. All right. We've got our wires installed. I'm going to solder the O-scope into our little sensor here. Sora! Hey! All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened to VTube Studio. Hello? Let me tab over and see what happened. Oi! Okay. Has Bit been around? You know, he might pay us a visit. That it is possible he could show up on stream. This does not want to stick. Probably because it's corroded slightly. Oh my god, please. I'm being bullied. Bit. This is my cat. Oh my god. He has this thing with clean laundry. I did laundry yesterday. And because I'm an absolute goblin, I just threw it on my bed. And he hopped on the pile. He slept on it last night. All right. Ta-da! Okay. Hey, Curlon. I gotta go grab the magnets. They're upstairs. I got Helldivers 2, Starship Troopers, Extermination. Hey, happy belated birthday. Yeah, I gotta go grab the magnets. They're upstairs. So, I will be right back. Rah, 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 rah. Yep, thanks. I was muted. These are neodymium magnets. They have approximately 8 pounds of pull. I don't know the magnetic field strength. It's probably just shy of 1 Tesla, if I had to guess. So let's do some measurements. Oh yeah. How am I going to do that? What the feck? Okay, hold on. I need to add a window capture for this, and I can put it in the corner. And then we can keep it on stream. Window capture. That'll do. All right, I'm going to put this over here. Where did you get them? Oh God, I bought these like 10 years ago. I don't remember. Yeah. But anyway, let's do a control before we start. Because this is so long, I'm going to pour it into... I didn't think this through. That's definitely going to pour out. Oh no. All right, I will pour it into the jar. So we'll do this. Wait, this isn't going to work. This is higher. Okay. This is awkward. I guess I could fill the jar and then pour it slowly. But I was kind of hoping this would do the job. Oh wait, I know. We can kind of do this jank shit. It just... Ah! Okay. Yeah, I... Why did I make it so long? Yeah. All right, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll just pour it from the jar, I guess. Maybe that'll work? Barely. Yeah. So if I do this. Oh, look at that. Science. And if we look at our graph, we can see that we are getting a lot of shit. But let's add the magnet and see if there's a change, shall we? You ready? No magnet. Magnet. No magnet. Magnet. That's not very much shit. It's also flowing really slowly. Oh, now it's not working anymore. This is going to be harder than I thought. I need more water. That's kind of what it comes down to. All right, I will go get some more water. We need another liter. Ugh. Why'd you make the strips that big? I wanted to just do some experimentation with putting cells, like just a couple like this, to see if we can add them up like that. I kind of don't think it'll work that well because we'll get leakage currents between the cells. But I made them super long to test that, and because we want laminar flow. So we want the water to be very uniform in its movement. We don't want like making little eddy currents. So I'm going to go get another liter of water, and I will be right back. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's make some salt water. I need the doxing spoon. Where did you go, doxing spoon? There you are. Bro, the salt's so chunky. Come on. One. Two. 2.5. Ah. Perfect. Okay, let's complete the design. So, that means we're going to make the sandwich. And I actually still need this part. So I'm going to hold this and very carefully do that. All right, ready? Oh yeah, let me pull up the graph so I can see. Do do do. Okay. Interesting. Let's flip it around. Test the other way. Wow, look at that! Look at that! That's so much power! Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's make some more. Ugh. And for my own sake, let's increase our... Where does my mouse cursor? Hello? There you are. Let's change this to 4. I want to see that again. Hold on. And if we flip it around, yeah, this sucks. Okay, let's go ahead and make another one. What do you think? Should we try, why are you ruining it? It's not ruined. Salt water doesn't bother it. Let's go ahead. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a second cell here. And I'm gonna put them both here, like sandwich them. Between the magnets, try that. Hey, Toxic. Yeah. I used to work in this shop for a living. Not this exact one, but you know, this equipment. Do you drink water? No. Ba ba da ba da 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 da. I was listening to what's it called? Europop? No. Eurotrance? Fuck. You know what I'm talking about. Dun dun. Electrical engineer. Eurobeat? This is awesome. Thank you. I've always wanted to do streams like these. Like long before I did VTubing. I wanted to do workshop streams, building streams, tinkering streams. Chunky iron. Yeah, this is the professional iron. I've replaced these tips like 4 or 5 times. Ah, nuts. Get off there. No! What's being charted? What's the design theory? So, the design theory is that a moving conductive fluid in the presence of a magnetic field creates charge separation. And we're going to try to light an LED with the voltage generated. Tinkering is so much fun. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. I have to place these in the exact right spot so I don't fuck this up. Come here! Go! Or close enough. Maybe I'd tape these down. That would make my job easier. Ba, 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 da, da, ba. Clean up, organize my shop. I play giving woodworking streams. Ooh. You might like, oh, this little thing. All right, let's burn myself again. Ow, 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 ow. All right, next wire. You don't like death saw? You mean table saw? Automotive work. That'd be cool. Okay. All right. Cell number 2 is done. Don't hurt yourself. I do what I want. 3D print a clamp, but we don't have time to wait for that. GoPro and a head strap. That's right. All right, so we're gonna wire these in series and attempt to get a measurement. Can you put the tip? No, you cannot. You cannot resharpen it because soldering irons have layers, and if you expose the innermost layer, it will very quickly disintegrate. Trust me, I've tried. Yeah, if your tip doesn't work anymore, just throw it away. Throw it away. Ugh. Hand cam is fun. See it for painting. It's neat. Yeah, right? You could. All right, we can try this. It's a little off center, but I can live with that. Okay, so I'm going to attach these in series, and hopefully we'll get a bigger result. Ow! All right. Let me think. So this one, and this is the top one. This is the bottom one. It needs to go to this top one. Okay. Human hands. Yep. Yeah, I wasn't going to bother with gloves. It's way too hard to do building with gloves on. So I was like, fuck it. No hiding anymore. Where the fuck is my... Where did the solder go? Da 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 da. Let me double check my connections, bottom to top. Bingo. And then this one to this one. All right. Ready? She showed body earlier. Oh, you mean like... like that? Okay, let's try. Let me pull up the graph. All right. I'm so excited. I don't know what to make of that. Let's flip it around. I think this is going to suck until I seal it. I think that's the verdict. The magic smoke? Nah. You touching is affecting it all? Not really. I don't think so. I think part of the problem is that it's leaking out, and what's the other problem? Is that this is not a good way to fill this. I'm just kind of like half-assing it here. My plan when we're done with this array and they're glued up, I'm going to measure and make a paper funnel so we can properly test it. All right. Let's seal it up. So my plan was to use hot glue, but I'm really tempted to use the soldering iron and just melt it together because that would be faster. Nah, I won't do that. I don't want to damage the iron. Also, my apologies. The camera keeps twisting. Oh! I'm really happy you guys are vibing with this the stream. I wasn't really sure what your reaction was going to be. But overall, seems like you're all enjoying it. I certainly am. I already said that. Eligo Neptune, that you did. Whoa! Playtime in the shop. I've got a stream. Hell yeah! Hope you stream more. I've missed you. Cheers. Yeah, I want to make this a regular thing. I'm in the workshop right now, Loco. That's where we are. You have no idea how deep the stream is hitting the vibe right now. I'm to enter a whole nother world in my head right now. This is peak relaxation I'm ascending. Aw, thanks. Yeah, a little on the quiet side. Apologies for that. I know it's just us together in the shop. Making Christmas decorations? I mean, you're a little late. Yeah. I'm really wondering about wiring these together. Most vibey workshop stream ever. Aw, thanks. I'm really glad I almost didn't set up my VTuber model because like I wasn't sure if it'd fit, but honestly, yeah, because you can see my facial expressions and then I can express myself with my hands. It's good. So, how's everyone been? Tell me things. A bike in the corner? For what? This is a workshop. This isn't a storage closet. To work on. Oh. I've been alive? Yeah. Just finished work for the day, relaxing at home. Awesome. Thanks, Some Pony Fan. In the middle of soldering a new control switch on your keyboard. Oh, good luck. Good luck. I got one last August. It was great fun stripping it fully and rebuilding it. Ooh. Staring at Blender and Google Docs trying to make stuff. Yeah? What you making? Yeah, so for those of you that are tuning in recently, we're originally the workshop debut stream. We were going to be building this robot arm. There's like a robot arm kit in here. We were going to assemble that. But then I saw this video. I'm like, well, we got to do that. That's way cool. So, yep. I don't really have a plan on how long the streams will be. Probably 4 to 5 hours tops. I don't know. We'll see. What video? Oh yeah. It's by the Plasma channel. This guy. Da na 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 da da ba da na na. Yeah, that's the challenge I'm going for. Keep your copper wall hid. I just have copper wire, so I don't really have much copper. I painted my nails the first time. People started screaming. Oh, started treating completely differently. It's so much better, though. Nothing else about transitioning. Oh, hell yeah. You have a workshop. That's nice. I do. I do. Hey, Keela. Kia. Are you the cute? No, you. It's a water gen? Pretty much. This hot glue gun takes forever to warm up. But that just means we have more time to talk. Tequila? Well, we have Cheetah Tequila was here. / is here. Christmas decorations. Yeah, go for it. Go out and create. 63 viewers. Holy shit. Hi, everybody. Was not expecting that turnout. Very nice. As for projects, 3D models. Oh, speaking of 3D models, Alina, the lioness, and I, we're doing a trade. Yeah, so Alina and I, we're going to play Warhammer together. We're going to fight each other eventually. And we're doing an art trade because Alina loves painting minis and I don't. So Alina's going to paint me some guardsmen, and in exchange I'm going to do some 3D model work for her. She wants me to decorate some of her models. You have hands? Ah, I do. Yeah, I got big paws. I take after my mom. My mom and I have the same sized hands. So, at least I don't have hand dysphoria. Some of the guardsmen and women, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. Although, pretty human hand. Are you wearing socks? I'm wearing ankle socks. It's a bit too warm to wear programming socks. Better to hold other hands with. Resin printing from FDN. Yeah. Ugh. Are we... we're warmed up. Excellent. Okay. So this is going to be a little difficult. If we don't have Phalnids, I do. My army are Phalnids. At least you don't have hair on the back of your hands like you. I do. It's just very thin. I guess you can't really see. I got a tiny bit. Foot reveal. Did you ever play piano? I actually did. I used to play. Back in high school. I was never any good at it, but I did play. Okay, so I'm thinking we get some clamps, hold this together, and then we glue it. A lot of these have silicone on them. Well. How does one simply build a generator? Close the wires. If you want to be fancy, cardboard brushes, but like what? Depends on the generator. Depends on the generator. This one, we just need some channels to guide the water. We need... Oh, we lost our video feed. Why you do this? I don't know why it does that. Da-na-na-na. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I don't know the rest of the song. Shit! As much love, you're not getting the same level of detail. Which version do I like? I just know it from the memes. Sorry to disappoint. Okay, that's pretty good and aligned. Let's glue it up. Alright. Nice and easy. Come on. Whew. All right. Nice and sealed. Excellent. Hey, Rogue. I'm done watching Firing for now. What music do I like? I've been on a Eurobeat kick recently. So listening to a lot of like Tenacious D soundtracks, that kind of stuff. But I like all kinds of things. Techno, drum and bass, dubstep, some speedcore, jazz. Rammstein? Yeah, sure. Sabaton. Ah! It scared me. Tenacious D, initial D. You know what I meant. Initial D. You know what I meant. What the heck? Ah! This is so sucky. Okay, well, let's just do 2 of them because we already got half of it glued. Come on. All right. Looks pretty good. Seal it up. But I am absolutely open to suggestions for future shop streams. Because I love building stuff. And maybe we can get some cool sponsorships in the future. Because I know a lot of maker channels get sponsorships from various brands. And I have. The only brand loyalty I have is Makita, because I already have their impact and cordless drill. But I could be bought. I am a slut for tools, so, you know, if DeWalt or Craftsman or any other brand are watching, you know where to find me. That looks pretty good to me. All right, let's test it. A robot arm with a dunce cap and a fire extinguisher. Is that an Iron Man reference? Okay. Let's go ahead and attach this one now. So we're making a stack of these, basically, is the idea. Yeah. This thing is quite unwieldy. Make spaceship and leave for space. Nah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. I'm stuck here. You're stuck with me. All right. What are we building? We are building a Magneto-hydrodynamic drive. Or generator, not drive. Stuck here because the sponsors haven't given you tools. What's the principle of operation? Lorentz force. So a conductive fluid moving in the presence of a magnetic field at perpendicular angles to each other creates charge separation in that conductive fluid. And that charge separation is directly proportional to the speed of the conductive fluid, the distance between your electrodes, and the magnetic field strength. Whew. But yeah, this is not a new concept. I'm not inventing new science here. This concept is used for... There are literally hundreds of thousands of industrial flow sensors. Mark! Oh my god! How have you been? Alright. New test. Been okay? Yeah. I kind of like I kind of quit streaming, and now I've decided to come back and do workshop streams because, quite frankly, I've wanted to do them for years. Hey Atsu! Thanks for the sub. Alright, let's give this a shot. So let's do a control with no magnet, and then we'll put the magnets on and see what the result looks like. And let's make it extra spicy. Got burnt out doing game, that was just totally fair. So yeah, cause like yeah, I suppose. Alright. So this is the control, no magnets. And now, magnet time. So as you can see, the peak voltage is much higher and consistent. It's a subtle change. I'm going to flip the polarity and let's look again. So I'm going to flip this around. We should see a reduction in voltage. We see an increase. Well, fine. All right, let's make more. Boy, you should set a filter. I would rather see the data. I don't want to hide that. I want the noise. Job and streaming for you. It's a hobby. It's his current form. So in the past, especially for the first 2 and 3 years of streaming, I definitely treated it like a job. So I worked really, really hard. I was very consistent back then. And then I did burn out. 'Cause like what really inspired me in the beginning was I thought I would grow a lot faster because I thought back then when I started, there were like almost no furry VTubers. It was all anime. There was only like Puffin and Buff Pup and the otter Chester. So back then there was like none. And so yeah. So that's kind of like, oh, there's this niche I can fill. And I thought I would explode. But it didn't happen. And then it got more and more competitive. It's like, okay, well, I am seeing growth, but it's very slow. And it's a lot of hard work, that's for sure. So I just lost interest in that. And then I picked up game dev, and my full power is in game development right now. So I'm working 2 jobs right now. I'm working on 2 different games, Alchemic Havoc and Iron X right now. Hey, Wolf Pup. So that's my priority right now. But I miss streaming. And so I thought, I could do a weekend stream, and we could do it consistently. Why not do something new and unique? So let's do a workshop stream. Well, it's not completely unique, but it is different. Miss me streaming. Aww. All right, let's make another cell. Dun, 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 dun. I need more wires. Maybe I should shorten these wires. These are quite long. That would reduce some interference. Let's do that. Let's make them a little shorter because there's no need for them to be this long. I will shorten these 2 because they're wired together. Is that a vor emote? Yeah. There's only a handful of tech-focused workshops. Yeah. I suppose one of my inspirations for it was Uwu's lab. But just so you're aware, I kind of didn't want to do it in like the Mimi scuffed way he does. I want to do my own style. The yoink and twist. Yeah. Dun, dun, ba, na, ba, ba. Okay. Disco is here. But yeah, this is like a pretty different energy, I think. Only streamer. Adam Savage? Shit. I lost my solder again. Oh, there's one. Very cursed builds. Definitely wish she. Damn. So this is some prime real estate then for content. Ah. Adam Savage collab? God no. I no, like I like Adam, but that's like no. What's in it for him, you know? Da, 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 da. Print's done. Let's start the next batch. Okay. He goes to open source, very active in the biggest. Yeah. It would be nice. I'd like to meet him at least. Actually, where does he live? He's actually, I think we actually live kind of close to each other. Now that I think about it. We're both in California, right? Oh, I love my PNG. It's super cute. Ah, great. Speaking of which, you notice how it's automatically switching between my VTuber model and the PNG? I'm sharing that skipped. Oh, you saw? Yeah. Go ahead and steal it. I wrote it this morning. That's pretty neat. Wah, 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 wah. Da, 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 da. Why are you doing brim? It's calibrating. You could spend your entire life optimizing your 3D printer. But for me, I just, good enough. Is that really stealing if we're told to do it? Where did that come from? Da-na, da-na, da-na-na. Yes, local. Have you gone Clipper yet? Are you still running stock? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the firmware of the printer? Then stock. All right. I'm not going to worry about the wire length. I think that's not really important. Let's add the next one, the next cell. I'm just going to keep adding cells until this works. Da, 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 da. You must main cell it. It'd be so much better. Yeah. Maybe. I love this little trick. It's so good. Doing some soldering. Yep. You know, it'd be fun if we did giveaways. If I made something on stream. Oh wait, aren't there like a lot of rules about giveaways? I'd have to look into it. Dun, 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 dun. Show you 3D ocean, snowflake has branches and make all of the things. Tested the YouTube channel Adam Savage owned is on marked Stanford. Yeah. Yeah. That's like a day trip from me. That's not too bad. But then again, us meeting doesn't make a whole lot of sense because, you know, I don't show my face on camera. Speaking of which, another maker that I follow. Oh God, I'm blanking on her name. She does woodworking primarily. April? But she shows her face. But I guess her name is still anonymous. I don't know. Showing your face is too scary. Too scary. Cat and Adam for gotta go. Thanks for aw, thanks, Cheetah. Even that's not unusual for Adam. Fur suited. Well, I do. Tell you what, I'll wear a Protogen helmet. How about that? He'd be impressive, mate. His fur suit that's basically a full spacesuit. Man, so I can make anything, but I haven't made. I have not gone into the world of fabrics and clothing. So that's actually something I do want to pursue eventually. So I can make myself a Protogen helmet at least. Aw, thanks, Crooks. Is there nothing you can't do? I mean, yeah, there's many things I can't do, but my superpower is that I'm really good at learning. So, if I have time and I can learn it, then I'll do it. Utter spacesuit nerd. Climate control fursuit is something he'd be interested in. Yeah, I don't think I could. Well, you're so talented, but if he gave you a frying pan, so we're going to make a dish worthy of Gordon River. Dun, 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 dun. Ad break incoming. All right. What? All right, cell number 3 is about to get glued. You know what I love about hot glue? It's super easy to undo. Did you know that rubbing alcohol can dissolve hot glue and soften it? So all you have to do is take a Q-tip and put some rubbing alcohol on that Q-tip and rub the edges of where the hot glue is, and it will begin to soften and let go. Go to sleep. I see you streaming again. Hell yeah, Mnemonic. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. I'll have 80 proof whiskey. I don't think that'll work. I don't know about that one, boss. Speaking of which, 60 people still. Wow. Fuck yeah. You're messing around with smoothing plastics, pressure cookers for best way to smooth the print without losing any detail. You can't. You gotta give up some detail. Sorry. Yeah. So I hate sanding. I despise it with a passion. So yep, you gotta fill it with Bondo and sand it. Or if you use ABS and if you're okay with like a really shiny finish and losing a lot of detail, you can put it in a heated chamber and evaporate ABS or evaporate why am I blanking on the chemical? It's not acetone, that one, thank you. Yeah, acetone vapor. But yeah, I frequent, there's a couple of like costume makers on YouTube who talk about their techniques, but they're all labor intensive, so you just gotta bite the bullet and do it. So for that helmet, if I made that, I would have to sand the fuck out of it, because like the pieces would be too big to fit in that crock pot. Yeah, I'd have to make it bigger. I could do, if I like grab two of these, stick them on top of each other. I could smooth it in that, but I don't know. A big fish bowl. That's not the point. All right. Next test. 3 cells. Gotta wire them up. Let's untangle these wires like this. Okay. So this is the bottom, and this goes to the middle cell. Then it goes through the middle cell. So I need to unattach this here. Like that. Please don't melt my wire. And then this must be attached to... It's got to cross over to this one, attach here. So these two need to attach together. So I'm going to trim it a little bit here. and solder them together. So for this 3-cell test, I'm going to make a paper funnel, and we'll do a proper test. We'll try to get rid of all of the air inside of the device. Ow! That's hot. Ow! That's still hot. Okay. Ugh. Very cool. Oh, right. I gotta solder our sensor. How am I doing on hard drive space? What are you making? We are making oh, a Magneto-hydrodynamic generator. So, moving conductive fluid creates electrical power. We're going after a bounty set by the plasma channel. Okay. There we go. All right. That's insanely cool, right? All right. Let's do our test. Let's make our funnel. I'm just going to do something really simple because I like simple. This actually sucks. What are you using for the POV head cam? A GoPro. This is quite difficult. I didn't think this part would be difficult. Maybe we pinch it instead? Fold it over. Forget it. Maybe this will be better. Nice. That works. So I can just kind of pinch that to half seal it. All right. Let's get a control. So this is no magnets. What do we see? So it drops about below a volt, or 0.1 volts. And that's what we expect. There's still some electrochemistry happening. Let's do another run here. So this is no magnet. Yeah, super low. And now, let's add the magnet. See what we can get. I need a third hand for this. Okay. Magnet go here. It's a little bit higher. Not too much. Let's flip the polarity of the magnet. This is quite hard. Not seeing much power, huh? There we go. That's an effect. Now we're cooking with gas. Fuck yeah. That's real power, everybody. More cells! Sorry for yelling. Oh. 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 So this is only 3 cells, and it's bouncing about 0.1, 0.15 volts. Very cool. Very cool. Let's add more. Yeah. Get ready. Get set. Burn myself. Oh yeah. I want to talk about what separates this generator from the one plasma channel made. So plasma channel had enormous electrodes inside of his generator. And the problem with having enormous electrodes like that is that you get more leakage current. You have lower internal resistance. And you get more leakage current. So what I'm doing in my generator, as you can see, I have the bare minimum exposed surface area. Because all I care about is voltage. I just got to get the voltage. Because if I get some voltage to work with, we can always convert it to current. And if our current is still really crap, we can make it blink. Because he didn't say how long it had to be lit for. Just, you gotta light an LED. Nah, I kid. I won't stop until that LED is lit and stays lit. So I'll just keep building more and more of these. Because it do work. They don't call you cat amps. That is certainly correct. So, this is my first workshop stream, obviously. I'm open to feedback. What are some suggestions y'all have? How can we make this better? Whew! This is the level of nerdy shit that I enjoy turning out and watching. Hell yeah! In what way? A cool overhead would be awesome. I did not expect the pop quiz. Cat plushes everywhere. Yeah, if we were gonna do more camera angles or more cameras, I would have to wear some kind of like mask or something. Cause I don't want to show my face. Honestly neat. I love it. It's super cozy. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah. Or I guess we could have a top-down camera. I would just have to stay out of the field of view. Which is not impossible. Go full cyberpunk, get a neon mask. I'm sure chat can fund it. Yeah. I'm not against that. But then, like, if I'm wearing some kind of helmet or mask, then, like, I'm gonna sound muffled and stuff. So, trade-offs. This is making a huge mess on my table. I'm not a fan of that. Let's just unplug this when we're not using it. Let me wipe that up. So this wood is treated. It does have a coat, but I still don't want water sitting on it. It's got like 6 or 7 clear coats in here, but it can still seep through. Uh-oh. We're running out of plastic. That's okay. We have more. Like my workshop. Nice. Thank you. I'm still running out of camping tables. Wow, it sounds like you've got your first project to make some proper tables. That was literally the first thing I made was my tables. I just, didn't stream it. I didn't stream back then. Respirator with a voice diaphragm. Oh. Excuse me. I couldn't do this kind of thing in my murder basement. More plastic. Okay. Let's glue the other side. So there is one criticism that's going to come up with my generator design. And it's that I'm not using a stainless steel electrode. I'm just using the solder. So it will corrode, but that's why we're being very careful and very deliberate with our testing. So we're always doing testing without the magnets and with the magnets, so we can subtract out the effect of the electrochemistry. How has the game production? Been a while since I asked. Oh, I'm glad you asked. So, my studio, Big Fluffy Games, we have a Patreon now. And so we post regular weekly updates in the Discord server and in the Patreon. Yeah. So it's going really well. Although we need more support. We need more backers to keep going. We're not going to stop, but it means that we don't have to work as much off the project. You know what I mean? Hey, Lucy. How do you keep the tracking going while doing stuff like this? You mean like the VTubing model? Well, the answer is I don't. The iPhone is right there tracking me. Where is the Discord channel? If you go to bigfluffygames.com, there's a link there. Yeah, there's a link to the Discord server and to the Patreon. Yeah. It's going really well. I'm really, really proud of the team. No, not that Discord, Mark. No, bad. Speaking of Discord, oh boy, they have absolutely done it this time. Like we all knew this was coming. It was a matter of time. It's just too bad. Discord had a good run. But yeah, in terms of alternatives, I'm rooting for Fluxer the most. I think Flux has the most promise, but Stoked is my number 2 choice. And I'm not happy about it. Yeah. Okay. Doop. Stoked is the easy choice, so probs be at it. Yeah. Although I'm not going to go onto Flux until they have independent hosting enabled. So I think their next major update is going to have the server stuff. Discord has been a generally really good service. Yeah. Stoked with Alexa back in or something. Wonder if these can be recycled. I think they can. There's not much in this spool either, but it might be just enough. I mean, may as well use it. I love this printer. This is the first printer I have that actually has the detection. So it's super nice that you can just like let it run out and then use your other spools to finish the print. 10 out of 10. Great feature. Oh, that detection's great. Got one on the printer my brother got me for the winter solstice. Yeah. Oh, I just realized the soldering's out of view. That's a shame. Sorry about that. We learning. Uh-oh. Did I break it? Go figure. Okay. So this I think is bottom. So it needs to go to the top. Yeah. So this goes to this. Let me double check that. Yeah, that should be right. And then this goes to our sensor. I want to make you fan art suggestive because how about you do safe for work art? I think that would better suit. Alright. Simple? No, not suggestive art. Do you like comfy art? Cute comfy art. Okay. So this is 4 cells. Where did that tube go? Here it is. Okay, ready? Ready. So this is our control. Really? Hold on. Oh shit. I think we have an open circuit somewhere. I'm gonna increase our value to 0.5 volt here. I think we're at the point where I'm struggling to... Because we're... the voltage is too high, which means there's an open circuit somewhere. Which is kind of a weird thing to say. But... yeah, that's supposed to be dropping down to 0, or almost 0. Let's see. Let's do 1 volt. Okay, now it's cooperating. Alright. Let's get those magnets. No effect? There we go. Nope, that's air bubbles. Damn it! Let's try half and half. So I'm going to put half on one side, half on the other. Okay with lingers. Make me fluffy. Dinner cooking time. Enjoying the setup. Catch a VOD for cozy working focus. Okay. Have a good dinner. Wait, why did the reading stop? Oh no! Did I, get water on it? Is he dead, Jen? Oh no. Live! Uh-oh. No! Wait! It's a bad connection. I see life! Frack. Come on. I need you to work. We need to do the science. Shit. What happened? Yeah, it's not working anymore. I don't know what's going on. Can I program it? Probably not, but... oh, I don't have the code on this computer. Damn it. Okay, that I did not anticipate. What do we do? What the heck happened to this thing? I am surprised. I've never had one of these die like that. It's completely dry. Sad face. Maybe a different USB port? I don't think that really matters though. It's dead. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. I wish my oscilloscope was still working. So my oscilloscope has, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, but it won't turn on anymore. So that's why I built this little Arduino doohickey. What do I do? Yeah, you can see my pin code. I don't give a shit. I don't use that iPhone. I mean, we can try doing it with a multimeter, but we're going to miss out on a lot of data. I also don't have a 9-volt battery for it, so I'd have to go scrounge and look for one. What to do? Want me to drive you down my oscilloscope? Get the phone. I can prank call all of you for... I don't actually have anybody's phone number from the group. We work through Discord. Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. Maybe I have an ancient meter in here somewhere. Well, this would technically work. But this is only measuring current. Also, I don't know if it actually functions. Guys, we might be cooked for today. No. I'll have to... Oh! Oh! We're not screwed. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. What kind of battery does it need, though? Okay, alright. Probably a AAA. Nothing I can't fix, so it's a AA. Might have to go upstairs and get one. If I have a 9-volt, that would be better, because then we can use my digital multimeter. Tell you what, let me go take 5. I'm going to go look for a 9-volt battery, and if I can't find one, we'll use a AA and use this thing. Because it should still work. Alright. BRB. All right. I said, good news. I found a 9-volt battery. We can use my digital multi... Oh, I forgot to get the connector. Oh, I forgot to go get my electrodes. All right. Thanks for the resub. Ine kofrike. Arigatou gozaimasu. And Neon Chaos, thanks. Okay. Yeah, I was thirsty, so I grabbed a Red Bull to keep going. We have much more to do. Get in there. Shit, I just broke it. No, this is not the right screw. Okay. Yes, safe for work, Fluffy, please. I would prefer... Oh, I forgot! I got silicone. Shit. Alright, I gotta take this apart. Because I got silicone stuck under this button. So let's just do some quick maintenance. How's everyone's weekend been so far? I guess it is Sunday. The weekend is almost consumed. Good. How was your Valentine's Day? A little awkward because my partner forgot. So we're gonna celebrate at one of the days this week. Is there... Oh, sorry, I don't talk about my private life. I'm sorry. That just kind of slipped out. But I do have a partner. Da, 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 da. Okay, so to get to that button, I have to... I see 3 screws? Does this slide out? Oh. Can we still try? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, they don't mind. They don't mind at all. Glad you have someone to be with. Oh, thank you. Apologies for keeping it from everyone, but I just wanted to keep my private life private, you know? It's your private life? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But they know I stream and they're completely okay with people being flirty, so everything is a-okay. Oh! Oh my god! What the how? How did so much get in here? No wonder it wasn't working. Jeez. This is silicone. I was making some silicone parts. And apparently I spilled. Fortunately, it's not conductive. It'll come right off. Although, I guess if we're going to talk about like relationships and stuff, I will say one thing about it. And like I don't want to lead people on, but I am interested in dating Azra. It's something that we've talked about for a long time. And like my partner is completely supportive. Cause like I've had a crush on Azra for years. And yeah, it's just been tough with all the recent news and immigration stuff. So, yeah, Az and I are not dating, but I hope one day we can, or do. But if we don't work out, then I probably will not date again. I will probably just, that will be the end of my dating. Assuming my partner and I are still good. Of course. It's a rough time. Yeah. I'm gonna go visit her this year, hopefully. If, because, you know, well, it's not safe for her to come visit. I should be okay to go visit. I have a partner not in the States. Difficult. Yeah. Dating feels exhausting. I don't know how people do it. So, yeah, no. I think oh, that spool just ran out. I think if you're meeting complete strangers, it can be exhausting. But if you're meeting like friend of friends, or, you know, a friend who you get to know a bit better, that's like the best way, I think, to date is it's basically, you know, befriending someone first. So we can do this. Thanks. Yeah. Cause like if it's organic like that, and then it's not exhausting, you know? And like if oh crap, I don't know which this one went here. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Your partner's Azra. No, but I want to date Azra. No. Azra is interested in me as well. It's just like we need more. We need to see how we are in person. Like, you know, because there's people are different in person than online. And so we want to make sure that we are happy in person as well. And I suspect that we will be, because like we're both really like socially mature people. So I have faith. I don't think we're going to encounter any surprises. Send me a question. I am not going to check that right now. Sorry. I am fully... I'm not even checking Discord, so... Alright, let's see if this is fixed. There's a button missing. Is this... It's a little dirty. I think that's actually just like that. How weird. It's in chat? Let me see. What'd you say? A reason you can't make it suggestive. I'm just not... I just don't want it to be. Alright. I will assemble this part. I won't be that lazy. That. And let's plug this in and not create a short circuit. Make sure that it cooperates. Fuck. What the hell? What? No! He's dead, Jim! How? It's just one of those days. This filament might be too old. Too, moist. I'll try it anyway. Also, how the fuck is this print not done yet? It looks almost done. Sorry we're getting off track, guys, but I can't continue the experiment if I can't measure the result. Maybe the Arduino needs... I'm curious, was the first project in mind primarily you found that video you want to try? Yes! Oh, wait. You're asking what was the project before that video? It was to assemble that robot arm I purchased. Yeah. We were going to start building that, and that's going to take like a couple weeks to do. So that'll take a while. Come on, baby. Come on. Talk to me. Fuck! Why? Why? Maybe it actually needs to be reassembled? I don't see why. Also, does this go under or over? Is it possible the battery is low? It's brand new. It's possible but improbable. Yeah, I see some sparks. It's got some charge to it. Oh. Yeah, it's not even trying to turn on. Jeez. I'm so sad, you guys. Alright, we need a backup plan. This can measure DC. But does this thing work? Fuck, it's dead too. That looks too small to be a 9-volt. AAA. Well, I've got to go find AAAs now. Oh, come on, coach. Okay, be right back. We'll get some AAAs. Muted again. Camera feed seems delayed. Yeah, there's a 4-second delay. And I haven't found a solution for that, I'm afraid. Speaking of stream stuff, how many viewers are we at now? Am I still entertaining? I am less entertaining. Oh, it's true. Oh, there's ads. That will also fuck with that. Okay. We're back on track. Wow, these are brand new. Actually, that should go like in here or something. Oh, I'm beat. These IRL streams take it out of you. Alright. But science. We have to do the science. Alright. Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to disconnect this now. We need alligator clips to attach it to our multimeter. I have some in here. These will work nicely. Oh, cat break. Maybe. Guess while I have this, let's see if these batteries are actually dead. Wait, why is it on 20? What does that mean? .7. Maybe the voltage is too high. I wonder if that could be a thing. Hopefully not. Ow. All right. All right. I am so sad this thing died. I'll make a new one for next stream. I've got more Arduinos lying about. I just don't want to... I'd have to go upstairs and futz with it for a little bit. So, in the interest of keeping things moving, we're just going to do it like this. And you'll have to be my witness to make sure that the experiment is going appropriately well. So this is in millivolts, by the way. So that's with no magnet. So looks like 12 millivolts might be our baseline. -3. Okay. So it was 12 and then -3. And now let's add the magnet. Our little Little silly magnet. Ah! Yeah. I gotta say, not really getting that result I was looking for. I think I might have a design flaw. Although if I look at the end, not every cell has water flowing into it. So I think we need a different pump. This pump is not cutting it. Or I could pour it myself. That could work. Let's do that. It's just going to introduce another variable. You ever practice horology? Don't know. How'd you get so good with tech stuff? Trial and error? I need a scooping implement. I don't want to use that because that had food in it and that would contaminate our test. I don't think I have anything down here. Oh, the lid. That'll work. It's dumb. Let's just use the pump. So if I can find a hose that goes onto this, which I do have other hoses around. Hold on. I gotta walk in the hallway. So I gotta pause the video feed. Boop. Okay. Whew. Box of hoses. These are from older projects and such. I'm thinking this might be the right size. Nope. Too big. I can't remove this. Not long enough, but this could work. Ooh, hello. I could put a zip tie on this. That would be perfect. Shit. I just need you to work a little bit. Just a little bit, please. How do you feel about that? Working just a little bit for me. I don't know if this pump has enough head for this. Yeah! Let's go! It do work. All right. So now I gotta just make this fit together. And you know what? Oh, shit. Asshole. Not my table. Okay, I got most of it. We need a little bit of squeeze. I don't think I have enough flow. I don't think this is enough. Well, let's do a magnet test anyway. That definitely has an effect. Almost 2 millivolts. Oh, brother. Ow! I have another idea. I have another idea. Because I'm not giving up that easily. I had this working, just not that well. That is not much power, huh? Okay. We need a new strategy, because this is not working. It's not scaling properly. So I'll talk about what I did to prove the concept, and we'll just build off of what I did. So what I did before was I took this tube and I poked the wires through the tube at different distances, and then I squished it with the magnets, and that's how I got it working. I got a pretty big delta between magnet and no magnet. So we can just do that again. But maybe with the smaller tube instead of a bigger device. So let's try. Let's try. I am tired, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stab this. We lost video feed. No. Can I have my video feed back? Thank you. So, here's the new plan. I'm stabbing my electrodes through this. I'm going to sandwich it with our magnets. But first we got to run our control. So we'll do a no magnet control. And then it just peed on me. Thank you. Ah, it's cold! Wow, it's cold! Ah! Ah! Fuck. Yeah, salty and cold. Okay. So, this is our control. No magnets. Just water flowing past our electrodes. It's rather unfortunate that it wants to twist like this. Stop it! Behave! So I'm going to squish this flat. Wow, look at that! Whoa! What the fuck? So I guess it's really corroding. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, this is not such a good thing to use. But it's fine. We'll just do it for the test. So our baseline is all over the fucking place. So we're looking for a really big jump, I guess. Yo? Hello? We got some air bubbles. Oh, shit. The magnet jumped. Guys, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I am very confused. Are you telling me? So just sitting in here. If they're closer together. 0.5. Why is it so much higher and all over the place when I stab it into this? It doesn't make sense. You don't make sense. What the fuck? You stop that! You're gonna mess up my science. It's not responding to the magnet now. Okay, so these electrodes don't work. Maybe it's this LED. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Let's try with like solid core copper. I know that definitely corrodes, but I need something that's more stable. Something that doesn't perplex me as much. I don't really want to sacrifice a fork from upstairs. That would make me sad. A fork of ice. Are you solid core? You are solid core. Oi! Meth lab stream. No. No. This is why I wanted to use the oscilloscope. It's because you see a lot more information than one number. You got a graph to work with over time. You can science so much harder. I'm enjoying watching the cat workshop. Thank you. Means a lot. I'm enjoying this too. I'm just wiped out. I might be cooked until I get some wait! Oh, I have graphite! Yo! Wait. That'll work way better. Because I think that'll work really, really well. Wait. Would you look at that? Now, how do I clamp to this without fucking it up? Because this is really delicate. If I use my clampy boys, it's just going to chomp through it. Ugh. Oh! Nice. And gentle. Shit. Okay, so we've got carbon electrodes. I don't know if that's going to do anything for us, but it's something. Let's see if we get a reaction or if it's stable. What the fuck? It's slowly increasing in voltage. Okay. Funnily enough, it's kind of acting like a... That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, how am I going to do this? I have to poke this through the rubber. Or I have to hold it in front of the flowing water. Let's try that. So let's get a baseline of that. No! How did you let go of it? You fool! Oh, come back. Please? Please. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come here, please. Oh. Is it reacting? How did these alligator clips let go? Oh, I just broke it. It just snapped. Okay. So if I hold this like that, the numbers are still going all over the goddamn place. So I think what that really is telling us is that the salt solution is really not uniform. There's all kinds of like different concentrations. This is the only thing I'm guess. In addition to the corrosion chemistry that's occurring. So it looks like it's hovering around like, fuck off. Now it just jumped to 20. Yeah, it's a real fucking mess. And so now what I will do, I'm going to put the batteries inside of this tube. And now they're electrically isolated. And the idea is we're going to have the water flow over the pipe. Over this. And hopefully we... Fuck, I just broke it. No! Come back. This is so difficult and jank. We're doing the proof of concept again because I'm going insane. Fuck! Stop doing that. Double fuck. Ah! Bro. Alright, this doesn't work. Let's just do it with the copper. Screw it. No? You just want to be a bastard? Where'd the other wire go? I made 2 wires, right? Okay, I'll make another. Oh, I think another part of the problem is that I haven't eaten today. I had a migraine this morning, and so I had some ramen noodles with nothing else. So I had a little bit of that. So I'm getting like shaky and stuff. Cornbread and homemade hush puppies. That sounds delicious. Okay. Let's do our control. Pretty much what I expected. I'm going to poke this. I am not going to poke this. Oh, it doesn't want to. It's just going to bend. Okay. I will just hold this carefully with my shaky ass hands. No effect. Well, the water has to flow. This sucks. Okay. Order me a burrito. Honestly, that would hit the spot. I should use nails. Let's see what nails work. Nails, nails. We could use screws, but those are definitely going to react because they're made of zinc. Nothing is... Man, I'm just not having luck today. My meter... What the fuck? No, it's unplugged. Ah! By the way, do you guys think I'm in the right category on Twitch? Is this an IRL stream or is there something more appropriate? I think it's IRL. Okay. Go sleep. All right. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Oh. Ah. Maker's Crafting. Is there one? For your crew, I will draw them on. Honestly, I've seen like 2 people I haven't recognized. Everybody else has been a previous viewer. So I don't know. Okay, this is actually really stable. So these are good electrodes. Let's say hello to my little magnetic friend. Hua! Nothing. I mean, it's kind of working. 0.8. We have many lurkers. Oh, that's true. I forgot. Lurkers don't count anymore. Sorry. Y'all aren't real. According to Twitch. Okay, hang on. I just realized the magnet is touching. Okay. I need to... I can cover them in electrical tape. Shit, scared me. Electrical tape's over here. Hey, Prismatic. We're doing science today. We're trying to build a Magneto-hydrodynamic generator. Okay. Yeah, Twitch only counts chatters now. In terms of, like, the view count. Okay. Ow! It bit me. Well, there was an effect. I gotta flip the polarity. Sheesh. Ouch. Tired. I'm tired. I'm just getting caught up in chat. Okay. So, doing these experiments without a graph is a little fruitless. I am going to go back to the drawing board. But I have some ideas. I gotta buy more magnets. That's number one. More magnets. Idea number two is I'm gonna get stainless steel electrodes too. So let's get the proper electrodes. Let's get stronger magnets. And we'll try again. Yeah, I'm beat, so I think I'll call it here. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me today. Sorry for the anticlimactic. I really thought this would work because I got it working with one cell, but expanding it appears to be problematic. So all right. Let's find someone to read. If you're new here, don't forget to follow. Hang on. I don't know if this is going to show any sensitive information. Okay. I got my target. Literally the Adam Savage effect? Is that a thing? Carry Artemis VT. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next weekend. Bye, everyone.